Hi, I'm Wild Soul Alice from Wild Soul Healing, and welcome to my Yin Yoga video focused on improving your gallbladder and liver health. So your liver and gallbladder are located in the right upper abdomen area, so just below your rib cage here, and your gallbladder meridian goes mainly through your hip area down to your fourth toe. So we're going to be doing some hip opening poses, and you're going to feel a deep stretch through the legs and also where the liver meridian works on the inside of your legs too. So these poses are designed to work those meridian channels so you can have the energy flowing freely through those parts of your body and heal and balance your liver and gallbladder area. So the emotion associated with the liver and gallbladder is anger. So when you're doing this Yin Yoga, you want to breathe in that calm energy, that tranquil energy, and breathe out any anger you're holding on to from the past or from your day. Just get rid of it, let go in this Yin Yoga session. So let's go into a wide leg child's pose to start. Remember, this is Yin. It's designed to be restorative and calming and peaceful. So don't cause yourself any pain. If you feel any pain, come out of the pose and relax into it. Use blankets, bolsters. You may want to support your knees or sit on a bolster when you're doing the poses. Whatever works for you, whatever makes you feel most comfortable, so we can really maximize on that healing energy. So to start with thunderbolt pose, where you sit like this and then just spread your legs apart like this, so there's a V here, and then just gently crawl down like this. So you're crawling down on your mat and your arms are spread. It feels really nice to have your head on the ground, resting, breathing in the calm and breathing out the anger, setting the intention to heal and restore your liver and gallbladder. Now this really works the outer hips, and you can also feel the deep stretch in your thighs in this beautiful hip opening pose. You can have your arms outstretched in a straight line. Just relax your fingers, make sure your fingers are spread and your palms are flat. And you're just feeling a sense of calm sweep all over your body. Yin Yoga is designed to work the fascia, the deep tissue in your body, and that's because we hold the poses for at least a few minutes, and the deeper you go, the deeper into the fascia, which is a connective tissue that runs through your body. So it's like a massage for your deep tissue. Breathing in and out. Breathing in calm, breathing out anger. Now the colour associated with your liver is green. So you're breathing in a healing green light and directing it towards your liver and your gallbladder. And you're breathing out old stagnant energy from this organ pair. Your gallbladder is most active between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. So if you have trouble sleeping, then it may be that some balance needs to be restored in this organ. So we're unblocking the gallbladder meridian channeling the energy and activating it. Take some deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, or breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And then just gradually walk back up. And then you may want to just shake your legs out. So you're shaking. Just sorting my microphone. Yep. So you're just shaking your legs out, releasing any anger or old energy. Now we're going to go into deer pose, and this is another hip opening pose with a deep stretch in your legs. So bring your front foot forward into a right angle, so your knees are to right angle, and I like to measure it. So your knee and your foot is in a straight line, and your knee and your hip are also in a straight line. When you've got that, do the same with your other leg. So you have your knee and your hip in a straight line, and then you have your knee and your foot in a straight line on your back leg. And when you've got that pose perfected, if your knees are shooting up a bit, you may want to put a blanket underneath them. So I'm just going to do that for this front knee. And then just rest your hands on each knee. So my left hand is on my left knee, and my right hand is on my right knee. And you can hold this for a few minutes now. If you want more of a spinal twist, bring your back hand to your front knee and bring your other hand to the side of your body and just twist round. Make sure your gaze follows your twist. And just relax into it. See which variation you like. Remember to keep your back straight and your face forward, your chin in line and parallel to your shoulders, and your shoulders parallel and in line with your hips. These yoga poses are designed to be held for over 3 hours. So if you're not busy, then you can hold this for a lot longer than a few minutes. And because it's Yin Yoga, it's a longer time frame to hold the poses, because we can meditate in the poses and breathe in and out and focus on our breathing, directing that green healing light towards our liver and our gallbladder. You can feel the tension now releasing from your outer hip area. I can feel it particularly on my back hip in the outer area here, and also I feel a deep stretch in my thighs, which is really nice too. I'm just resting my hands calmly on my knees, keeping your back straight. You can also put a bolster underneath yourself like this. This feels more comfortable to help with coming forward. Just take it back to your knee if that's better. I have a strong sun energy coming onto me. So I've got the yang energy of the sun, which is quite powerful today in South Africa. Balanced out with some yin postures. So this is very good for a balance of the yin and the yang. I really like to do my yin under the moon, because the yin symbol is the moon. And that's cool and it's passive, it's a very healing energy. And it's always good to do Yin Yoga with the moon, so you're in touch with those cycles as well. But the video would have been very dark, so We've got the balance of the yin and the yang today instead. Noticing any sensations in your body, any emotions that are coming up for you. Unblocking that chi in your gallbladder meridian running down the outside of your leg from your hip. And I like to just rub the tip of my full toe, because that's where the gallbladder meridian actually ends, on the tip of your fourth toe, next to your little toe. Just give that a gentle stroke and activate it. Now let's move over to the other side. So exactly the same on the other side of your body. So remember our 90-degree angles. Here we go. And you have your 90 degrees here and your 90 degrees here. And then just rest your hands on your knees or do the spinal twist as we described earlier. I like to have my hands on my knees as I find it more calming. But if you are doing the spinal twist, it will release some tension in your spine and work the sides of your body as well. Again, if you need a bolster underneath, and just check your alignment. So we have the 90 degrees here, and also here and here. Now the sound of your liver is shh, shh, like shh. Now this is a Chinese healing sound, and your liver responds to that healing sound and the vibration. So while you're in these poses, you can do the healing sound for your liver and your gallbladder. And you're really focusing on your liver and your gallbladder area while you're doing it. If you don't like the sounds, you don't have to do it, you can just meditate. Again, you should be feeling this stretch in your thighs and your inner calf area. And your inner thigh area as well. Just check your alignment. How does that feel for you? And releasing any old emotions stored in your hip area out of your body. Let go of any anger and bringing calm. If you heard that sound, that's a golf ball going off in the distance. The garden backs onto a golf course, so if you hear any clapping, then it won't be for my deer pose. It's likely to be for a good shot, maybe even a hole-in-one. This is really good if you do a lot of sport. So if you do a lot of running or tennis, for example, you'll find that you have quite tight hamstrings, and these poses are also good for releasing tension in your hamstrings. So just a gentle stretch on your hamstrings, and it's really good for alignment too. You may feel that one side of your body can do this better than the other side of your body. or it's harder to do it on one side. So just note that difference and aim to bring balance to both sides of your body and balance to your liver and your gallbladder. And when you're ready, come out of that pose. And now we're going to do the final one, which, and you might want to shake your legs before we go into it actually. Just give them a shake, release any of that energy because we've been sitting for a while. Some of you maybe for 3 hours, some of us for 3 minutes. And do a diamond shape with your legs. So you just imagine drawing a diamond in between your legs. And you can just rest your hands on your knees, have your back straight, bring yourself slightly forward. If you're struggling to come forward, put something underneath you to sit on, just to tilt you forward slightly, and remember, straight back is good. So if that's enough for you, that might be enough of a stretch. Just have your back fairly straight and your hands resting on your knees. If you want a bit more of a stretch, you can go forward like this, walk your hands forward and stay here. Some people don't like to have their head just hanging. It depends on you. How does it feel for your head and neck area? And just hold this for a couple of minutes. If you don't want your head hanging, a trick that I have for you is bring your feet slightly in towards your body and go down and rest your elbows on your ankles. And this way you're supporting your neck and your head with your elbows and your ankles. You may want to support your knees with a bolster if this feels uncomfortable for you. But you're feeling a real deep stretch now on your inner thigh area and also your outer hip. So relax into it. Breathing in that green healing energy, that calmness and serenity. And breathing out any anger or frustration that doesn't serve you. You may be able to hear 2 sounds, a bird and a pool cleaner. It makes an interesting noise together. You can tune into any noises or be aware of them. Keeping your mind calm as well. Focusing on the breath and the calmness you're breathing in. If this pose feels painful at all, come out of it, or use some pillows or bolsters to support your knees or to sit on. And if you are doing this at night and it's a bit cooler where you are, you can always wrap a blanket around yourself as well. some final breaths now in this pose, in butterfly pose. I love the deep stretch that butterfly pose provides. If you find you can only hold this pose for a minute, that's absolutely fine. Slowly build it up with time, and you'll notice your body is flowing more freely as your fascia, the deep tissue in your body, becomes more relaxed. I'll slowly come out of this pose and just shake your legs. Release that anger, release any tension or frustration. And then coming back, putting our hands back onto our liver and our gallbladder area and doing that Chinese healing sound. Hope you've experienced a little more harmony from this 20-minute Yin Yoga video, a little more balance in your meridians, and a little more balance in your organ pairs. So if you like this video, hit like. I'd love to know your feedback. How does it feel for you? Physically, emotionally, or spiritually? What happened to you during this sequence? And if you like the channel, please subscribe. Wishing you a beautiful healing day. Remember, you can heal your life and you can heal your liver and your gallbladder. Namaste.